And so me and my brothers each had a character. We took turns on the same computer, and progress was the goal. Seeing them get further than you made you want to skip the quest text. I'm not a particularly fast reader. So you just skip the quest text. And like, WoW really just said, we reward this behavior. So like it just ingrained it in me. So like MMOs just aren't where I want to receive my story. But after Endwalker, I went back and replayed through the Final Fantasy story and all the expansions I've skipped and things like that. And I really enjoyed it. And I wanted that same relationship with WoW. And I've been told, I was like, okay, how do I do this? Like with the new system, you can create a character that starts at whatever expansion you want. Where do I start in game to get to know WoW lore? And first you have to dig through the muck where it's 200 people telling you, you don't, because WoW lore sucks, bro. And it's like, just answer. Like, if you don't have an answer for my question, that's fine.
Right. And I totally disagree, by the way. I'm so excited for the next expansion because it's the World Soul Saga, which was all of like my initial favorite part of the lore. And if you, do you have the Chronicles to read for WoW? Because that's a really good place to start.
I don't know how to do this. I should just follow up with you offline because like I want to get to, now that I know they're going into like the last 3 that are going to kind of wrap up this saga. My thought is I didn't get to really fall in love with Final Fantasy lore until after the finale dropped. And I have to wonder what my experience would have been if I had full cleared the story before Endwalker dropped. And I can't go back and rewrite it. And I'm perfectly happy with my experience. No regrets. But for WoW, I have an opportunity on the front end to say, okay, before the last of these 3 expansions drops, I want to be in a position where like I can be as passionate as Pyromancer, where somebody says like trolls don't like undead, and then he just loses it for like 2 hours. Like I can't believe you would like, and like that's where I want that. I envy that. And watching a Bellular summary or watching, some of these, there are some brilliant lore creators within the WoW space. I can't, like the summary is never going to do it because they have gone through 100 hours of content and slimmed it to 20 minutes for you, which is generous. But like, I want the whole 100. And I literally don't know how to do it. And that's something that like Guild Wars makes very easy. Final Fantasy makes very easy. And WoW just doesn't.
I think that's so unfortunate because like I'm the opposite where I actually came from like 14 and then I eventually tried WoW like right before Shadowlands dropped, and I actually really enjoyed leveling through leveling through Warlords of Draenor, which apparently people really hated. I really enjoyed the story there. I really enjoyed BFA's story, and then I even enjoyed Shadowlands' story. So it's like it's really funny thinking about just how different things might just be just from the MMOs that one started with.
I tried WoW with Shadowlands because they added controller support native, and I'm a controller player.
Oh, no.
I didn't mind it. I had no interest. All I know that the Lich King had a really sexy voice, and that's about it.
BFA was so much better at just welcoming people in. BFA was just so well done at the launch. There were these big war campaign quests, which was like MSQ Light. And there was, you could pick your zone. So if you thought a zone looked, you can't anymore, but you could pick your zone if you thought it looked cool, and you could just go there